A very good evening to everybody. 10 o'clock in the night, and I'm there with a lot of IELTS tips. So today we are going to be working on speaking, and for the next 3 days, we'll be just working on speaking. Speaking happens to be pretty complicated thing, but in case you know how to handle it, it's very easy. So today I'll be requiring a lot of volunteers. If anybody of you want to be a volunteer, I request you to go to the description. जो वीडियो के नीचे description दी होती है, वहां पे मैंने link बना के रखा हुआ है. Click on the link and you will be inside the Zoom room. So we have two guests here with us. One is Shubh and one is Kavaljit Kaur. So welcome both of you also. So we are going to start with the session. Start करते हैं जी. Before I start, I will be welcoming everybody who is there. We have Jaspinder and Dhava. Very good evening, Jaspinder. And Amrita Tripathi. Very good evening. Nice to see you both. Okay. So let us go forward. In case you want to participate live, click on the link in the description below. There's a link in the description. Just click on that link and you will be inside the Zoom room in my studio if you want to participate in it. So let us start our work. If you haven't followed us on social media, I request you to follow us on YouTube. On this channel, at 10 p.m. every day, we have IELTS live session on a daily basis on some issue or the other. For the next 3 days, we are going to be working on speaking. Today, we'll be covering part 1 of speaking. And after that, we'll be covering part 2 and part 3 of speaking on a daily basis. If you haven't seen the blog, I request you to see the blog. Instagram is again great. A lot of information is there. And this is the WhatsApp number in case you're looking for any kind of help in our online classes or in our offline classes. You are most welcome to contact this number. And we'll be giving you all the details. If you have some feedback to share, if you've got some complaints, you have some suggestions, we'll be more than happy to help you. If you want material, we are more than happy to help you, but you have to contact us. Otherwise, we will not come to know what is happening. So our today's session is speaking part 1 tips, and we are going to work on some tips first. So my first tip will be fluent, be confident. Number 2, make a proper eye contact with the examiner. Number 3, just be relevant while answering. If you are not relevant while answering and your answers are fragmented, it will be a very major problem. Avoid yes and no answers. Elaborated answers will give you more marks. This is the blog which I have written today, and I'm going to take it to you. Let us see what is the blog. But again, I have to tell you the procedure, how to do it. So this is webberz.in. Go to the blog. Go to IELTS Speaking. In IELTS Speaking, you will see IELTS Predicted Speaking Part 1. And when I click on this topic, you will be seeing here a video is going on. This is the same video that I am doing right now in YouTube. Same thing is coming here. And this is the live recording of the daily 10 p.m. interactive YouTube class. And these are my topics: accommodation and hometown, hometown and weather, work, volunteer work, hometown, high school and hometown, lifestyle and work, family and housework, books and TV, home and TV, accommodation and weather, advertisements and books. So many things are there. Okay. So I have written a lot of stuff for you on this particular page. You keep on scrolling down. You will see an unlimited supply. You can copy, paste, use it, whatever you want, distribute it to people. It is absolutely for you to use it. Now, if you look at the YouTube video where you are, all of you are here, So if I go to Webberz and I will see this video where you are. So right now, this video is going on. This live is going on here. And if I click on this live, I'll be playing myself in the video. So I'll just stop this and I'm going to show you the description here. In the description, you can see I have given all these details in the description also. Okay. So we'll try to cover. I'm not saying we are going to cover. We will try to cover as much as possible of part 1 questions. We will try to cover. I'm not saying we will cover everything because it's very, very long. It's very long. I'll try to cover everything. So with the help of you people, I'll be able to cover it. So let us start our work without wasting much of time. So I have these 2 volunteers with me. And in case you want to be the volunteer, you can be the volunteer. Just click on the link in the description and you will be in my Zoom room. Click on the link in the description and you will be in the Zoom room. I'm telling you again and again. So I have got 2 people with me right now. There is Kavaljit Kaur and there is Shubh. So both are going to help me in answering the questions. I will help them how to answer the questions and they will give me the answers on what is going on. So let me unmute one person, is Kavaljit Kaur. Very good evening, Kavaljit Kaur. Can you unmute yourself, please?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Very good evening. Kavaljit, is it okay if you switch on your camera?
No, sir.
So is your voice clear enough?
Yes, sir.
Great, wonderful. So we are going to start with the session first, okay? So
Okay.
I'm going to be capturing your voice and your voice is going to be broadcasted to a lot of people, okay?
Okay.
Is it okay with you?
Yes, sir.
Right. So I'm sharing the screen and I'm going to ask you questions on family and housework. Remember one thing, every answer of yours has to be 2 to 3 sentences long. Are we
Okay, sir.
clear with this?
Yes. Okay.
And please don't mind, I am going to take out mistakes from every answer, okay?
Okay, sir.
That is what I'm here for. So this frame is going to be totally yours. There'll be many questions which are going to be asked. So you are going to answer them and I'm going to give you another answer to them, okay?
Okay.
My first question to you is, how many people are there in your immediate family?
Well, in my family, I have 2 brothers and my parents, and both of my brothers are working, and one is in Canada, and my parents are living in Gurdaspur, but I am currently living in Jalandhar.
Wonderful. Why is there fumbling in your voice and why is there repetition in your answer? 2 things are there. Okay. So now, Kaval, I'm going to give you one tip. Okay.
Okay.
This tip is for everybody. There is repetition. Don't repeat. Okay. Try to be conscious about yourself. Do not repeat. And if you feel something has gone wrong, try to correct it. But if you try to correct it every time, the examiner is not going to like it. Okay. So speak slowly and keep on speaking. Now, do not look at me and speak. Fine?
Okay.
Look at the question and answer. Because first, I'm going to clarify this, and then we'll go ahead. My second question to you is, what do you get on best within your family?
Well, in my family, all the family members are very cooperative. They be help me in every my life period since my childhood, and especially my father, who always supported me during my education and always motivated me to work hard in my life.
Wonderful. Very well done. The fumbling is gone. The repetition is also gone. Be a little conscious about yourself. Now let us talk about fumbling and repetition. See, if you are a little conscious about yourself, if you're a little conscious that, okay, I am fumbling and I am repeating some fragments of information, okay, you'll automatically stop fumbling. This is a very normal automatic process. Just be a little aware about what mistakes are you making, and your body will automatically correct it. Okay. So let us do another one. It's a consistent practice. So keep on practicing again and again. Do you have a large extended family? Do you know the meaning of large extended family?
Yes, sir.
What is the meaning of extended family?
It includes grandparents and some uncles, cousins,
Uncles,
everyone.
aunts, everybody. Do you have a large extended family is my question.
I live in a nuclear family, and my grandfather and my grandparents has been expired few years ago, and my father was the only child of my parents, so I don't have a large extended family.
Okay, it is not has been expired. My grandparents expired. Okay, my grandparents expired. All right, so I do not have a large extended family. That's perfectly fine. Your answer is fine, but there was one error which I've told you what the error was. So let us go to question number 4. So question number 4 is, what do you do together with your family?
Well, I am living in some other town, so whenever I get vacations and off from my work, I generally go to my hometown, and I spend quality time with my parents. Like I like to cook food with my mother, and we often go to Gurdwara and local
What is
temples to
Gurdwara?
visit.
What is Gurdwara?
So a Sikh temple.
Sikh temple, right?
Yes,
Okay, all right.
and
Yeah,
yes,
that's good
and
enough. That's good enough. What you've told me is good enough. Okay. There's a slight fumbling going on. That fumbling has to be stopped. Next, why is family important to you?
well, family is important for everyone in their life, because we're living in a society where we need some cooperation, and we need someone in our life who always is there for whenever we feel low and we need help. So family is that sport in everyone's life that help them to grow, and family has nurture every member of their family. So I think family a very important role in our life.
All right. Can you use the synonym of an important?
Significance role in
Significant.
our.
Why
Yes.
is family important to you? My family has a great significance in my life, right? Okay. How do you pronounce this word, Kaval?
Sport.
It's not sport. It's support.
Okay.
Support.
Okay.
You are saying sport. By sport, this is the meaning, this is the spelling of sport. I like to play sports,
Okay.
right? It is support, support. Is it okay? Okay, because your pronunciation has to be very, very clear. Otherwise, the examiner is not very happy and he doesn't give you marks in pronunciation. My next question to you. Okay, now hold on. You will not answer the question till I tell you to answer the question. Do you do housework at home? Now, I want you to tell me a synonym of housework. Give me a synonym of housework.
Household chores.
House, it's not core,
Chores.
chores. It is pronounced as household chores.
Okay.
Okay? Household chores. All right. So you simply say household chores. Huh? Do you do housework at home?
As I'm a working professional and I don't have enough time to do household chores, so I have hired some person in my house to do this homely work. So I don't know. I just do some little things like cooking for myself, but for all rest of the work, I have hired a person.
Wonderful. So you can say I have hired domestic help. Domestic
Okay.
help. How do you pronounce this word?
I.
It's I. It's not I.
Okay.
So you are saying I. It's not I. It's I. I do not have time. Okay. And how do you pronounce this word?
House.
It's house. House. It is not house.
Okay.
House. House. Okay. All right. So let's work on another question. What kind of housework do you often do?
Well, on the weekends, I love to do gardening, as I love plants a lot, and I love to give water to them. And apart from that, on weekend, I usually prefer to do cleaning of my home, on my own, as I have a very obsessive type person. So I always prefer to do something work for my own self.
Okay, great. So you don't give water, you simply water the plants.
Okay.
You don't say, I give water to the plants. You say, I water the plants. Okay?
Okay.
Give water is like in a glass, you serve the water to somebody and the person drinks the water. That is, I gave the water. But if you water the plants, that means you put the water on the plants. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So let's see the next one. My next question is, did you do housework when you were a child?
When I was a little kid, I don't do usually work, as my parents always motivated me to do study, and I was a type of bookworm, and I usually preferred to do certain things in my family, like helping in cooking my mother. However, I generally avoid doing household work during my childhood.
Household chores during my childhood. My next question to you is, do you think that children should do housework?
I think so. In this society, everyone should learn some things, and it would be very good if someone start learning from their young age. So I think parents should encourage their children to do some work, but it should firstly they should look after the safety of their children. They should not allow them the work that can be harmful to them. Yes, they should encourage some little things to do them.
Wonderful, wonderful. So Kavaljit, I'm very happy with your answering. Your length of the answers was great. You spoke at length. There was no answer which was yes, no answer, but there are some mistakes in your answering. The first mistake is mother tongue influence. That is called MTI. Okay.
Okay, sir.
With that, what is happening? The pronunciation is getting hampered. So the first problem is pronunciation, and the second problem is fumbling. To a very large extent, you were able to remove the fumbling, which is great, absolutely great. But if you practice a little more, it'll be good. Now,
Okay.
these two criteria happen to be pronunciation, and the next is fluency. So these are the two problems that I'm facing with you. So if you just cover these problems, you are in a very good condition. All right?
Sir, thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Kaval. So I would like to invite the next person, and that person is going to be Udir Singh. Udir Singh, please unmute yourself. Udir Singh, please unmute yourself. Okay, if anybody of you sitting in the audience wants to participate in this session, in my description of the video, there is a link. Click on that link and you will come inside the room. You will come inside my studio and I will be taking the speaking from there. Before I start with Udir Singh, please unmute yourself so I can ask you questions. Tarunpreet Singh, wishing you a very good evening. Shubham Sharma, again, a very good evening to you. Varinder Singh, a very good evening. Priya, a very good evening. Rohini Sharma, very good evening. Udir Singh Jammu, very good evening. Priya, kindly tell me of the session conduct tomorrow. Will it be in Kambir Park or any other branch? Priya, I still don't have any information. When the information will come, I will display it to you. But till now, even I don't have any information. Okay, Gurjas Kaur, wishing you a very good evening. Tarunpreet Kaur, Tarunpreet Singh says significant. Gurmat Kaur says very good evening to you. Okay, so now Udir Singh, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Udir Singh, would you like to put on your camera?
Yes, sir. 1 minute, wait.
Sure, everybody can see you. And remember one thing, that you'll be seen by hundreds of people by tomorrow. You'll become a public figure, okay? So if anybody of you wants to participate in this discussion, please click on the link in the description box and you will be inside the room. Udir Singh, are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. Nice to see you, Udir Singh. Wishing you a very good evening.
Good evening, sir.
All right. So we are going to start with our session of speaking. and your session is going to be based on lifestyle and work. Okay?
Okay, sir.
All right. My first question to you is, what do you do in your free time?
In my leisure time, I play different types of activities like cooking, gardening, playing outdoor games, and some time playing indoor games like chess, carom, and communicate with my friends. And in my leisure, mostly I prepare different types of cuisines, but because cooking is my hobby.
Okay, so you use the word in my leisure time twice. So instead of repeating, you could have said, apart from that, I do this. Right? Because if you repeat, it's not supposed to be good speaking. So do not repeat the same thing again and again. My next question to you is, do you have a busy social life?
Yes, I have a busy social life because I am joining my IELTS coaching, and whole day I join my classes, and after come back my home, and I preparing my prepare my class and practice my again and again. And sometimes I read some books like motivational and other things.
Read the question again. Do you have a busy social life? That means you have a lot of friends.
Definitely, I have a lots of friends, but my friends have a busy social life. They busy on work like
Now,
some
do
friends.
you have a busy social life is my question. Do you have a busy social life? You can simply say, I don't have a busy social life because I am taking coaching of IELTS and I am very busy, right?
Okay.
So you said, I am joining my coaching. It is not, I am joining my coaching. It is, I have joined coaching. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Because you are not joining it right now. You have already joined it. Fine. Okay. My next question to you is, do you lead an active life? That means, do you work out? Do you jog? Do you swim? Do you play games? Do you have an active life?
Definitely, according to me, and during morning time, I go for a walk with my dog. I visit a walk. I do a different types of activities like yoga, stretching our body, and push-ups, pull-ups, and come back my home.
Okay, great. Has your life changed much in the last year?
In my opinion, just definitely changed the life in the last year because uh, people did not aware in the in current time because in the past time a few parks available in my city, and mostly people living in a remote area and they go for a walk, and but during current time people have much aware and usually go for a walk and they join the att-
Relax, chill, relax, relax, and speak. Repeat it again. Repeat this question. Has your life changed much? Has your life changed much in the last year?
Yes, definitely life change in the past year because in the past year people face a lot of
No,
during
no,
COVID.
one second, one second. Has your life changed, not people's life? Has your life changed? Yes, my life has changed in the last 1 year a lot. I was in my school. I completed my schooling and now I'm taking coaching of IELTS and I wish to go abroad. So say something like that, right? Repeat it, please.
In my last year, I pass out a senior secondary. I feel very uh, last year I pass out a senior secondary for good marks obtained from Goranade Senior Secondary School. And
Perfect, perfect. And how has it changed? How has
after
it
that,
changed?
I joined my classes, and I joined my IELTS classes, and I feel very joyful because I gain some knowledge and meet with the new friends and
Perfect, perfect. Okay.
conversation with my teachers.
Would you like to change? What would you like to change about your lifestyle? About your daily routine, what would you like to change?
During past time, I did not go for a walk in the daily routine, but current time I usually go for a walk in the daily routine, and uh, I make a diet plan and eat a healthy food like vegetables, green vegetables, pulses, fruit, and avoid junk food because it's very harmful for my
No,
body.
one second, one second. The question is, what would you like to change? That means in the future, what would you like to change about your lifestyle? What changes will you like to make in your lifestyle?
According to me, people wear. According to me, I wear a different types of clothes. Sometimes I visit a holy place and a traditional place. Wear a I wear traditional clothes like kurta pajama, and living my home. I usually wear a casual
See,
clothes.
you are not getting my question. My question is, आप अपनी जिंदगी के बारे में क्या चेंज करना चाहते हैं? आप कह रहे हैं मैं ये पहनता हूं, ये मैं करता हूं, चेंज क्या करना चाहते हैं जिंदगी में? See the question. Future tense में है, I would like to change my daily routine. I would like to join a gym. I don't have much time right now, but definitely given a chance, I would like to be physically more fit as compared to what I'm right now. This kind of an answer I'm looking for. Okay, give the answer again.
Okay. In future, I will join a gym classes because I am a health conscious person. I join a gym trainer and I do a different types of activities like pull-ups, push-ups, and make a healthy body.
And will make a healthy body. Will
And
join
will
the
make
gym. Will word has to be used. Okay. Next question. Do you work right now? Or you are studying? Are you working or studying? इसका आंसर दो ना.
I am recently I passed a senior secondary and I am a student. I am joined my classes. I feel very joyful because I gain some knowledge. I conversation with my
नो 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 नो
teacher.
नो नो नो, ये सवाल नहीं है. सवाल को उल्टा मत करो. उल्टा करोगे तो एग्जामिनर काट देगा सवाल को. Do you work right now? इसका straightforward answer दो. I am not working right now as I am a student. I'm a full-time student. ठीक है? Next question. This is not for you. This is again not for you. Okay, now here. Ninth question. Are there good work opportunities in your home country? Home country मतलब आपका इंडिया हो गया. क्या आपकी कंट्री में अच्छी जॉब्स अवेलेबल हैं? Are there good work opportunities in your home country?
Yes, definitely there are so many jobs available in my country, like government jobs and private jobs. And people do the job and gain some salary and they communicate with other friends and employees and uh, they gain
Learn a
communication
lot.
skills.
They learn a lot.
They learn a lot.
All right. Okay. Very well done. So now I have some feedback for you. Uday, I've got two feedbacks for you. Number one feedback is the answer that you give me is not connected to the question sometimes. क्वेश्चन कुछ और होता है, आंसर कुछ और दे रहे हो आप, तो इसका मतलब आपकी कोहेरेंस में प्रॉब्लम है. कोहेरेंस मतलब लिंकेजेस में प्रॉब्लम है. एंड द सेकंड प्रॉब्लम दैट आई एम सीइंग इज इन योर ग्रामर. ओके, आप टेंसेस में कंफ्यूज हो जाते हो. आप बहुत ज्यादा सोचते हो टेंसेस के बारे में और उसमें कंफ्यूज हो जाते हो. देखो, इन दोनों का आपको तरीका बताता हूं. नंबर वन, लिसन टू द क्वेश्चन वेरी केयरफुली. नंबर टू, फॉर योर ग्रामेटिकल रेंज, मेक इट श्योर दैट यू अंडरस्टैंड मैंने पास्ट में बोलना है, प्रेजेंट में बोलना है कि फ्यूचर में बोलना है, और उसको दिमाग में रख के रखो. स्टार्टिंग में, बीच में मत चेंज करो. स्टार्टिंग में सोचो, दिस क्वेश्चन इज इन द फ्यूचर टेंस, आई हैव टू स्पीक इन द फ्यूचर टेंस. इज इट ओके? ऑल राइट, थैंक यू सो मच. Our next participant will be Vinder Singh. So Vinder Singh, kindly unmute yourself and if possible, switch on your camera.
Hi, good evening, sir.
Very good evening, Vinder. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you. How are you?
Very good, very good. So should we start with you?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm going to start the next frame with you. So kindly make it very sure you're grammatically accurate when you speak. So I'm going to ask you questions on high school and hometown. My first question is, where is your hometown?
I'm living in Amritsar city, which is located in the northeastern part of the Punjab state. The entire state is located in the north part of our country. My hometown is very famous for ancient monuments and religious buildings and are in existence from the last 500 years.
Great. Next question. How often do you visit your hometown? Now, if you're staying in your hometown, that's fine. You can say, I'm staying in my hometown. All right. So this question is, how often do you visit your hometown?
Since I'm living in my hometown, so I often visit outside my hometown sometimes, but currently I'm living in my own hometown.
Right. My next question is, how many people live in your hometown?
My hometown, Amritsar city, is holding a population of about 25 lakh. Most of the people here are holding their own businesses and are earning very well in their life.
Lakh? Would a white person understand what is lakh?
2.5 million.
Exactly. So you have to say that currently there are 2.5 million residents in Amritsar, right?
Okay, sir.
All right. So use a language which is international. What is your hometown famous for?
My hometown is famous for various ancient monuments and buildings. The world famous, the Golden Temple is situated in the center of the city, which is hosting thousands of pilgrimages all over the world on daily basis. In addition to that, there are various monuments and museums also. Moreover, the famous Indo-Pak border is located in my city.
Great. What's the oldest part of your hometown?
There are different places which are very old in existence, but the old bazaar, which is situated near the Golden Temple, is considered one of the oldest towns of the city. It is in existence from the last 4 to 5 centuries and is holding some very ancient buildings.
Great. Why are you using fillers? So many fillers. Why is it coming? It should not be there. And you said it's the oldest town. It's not the oldest town. It is the oldest part.
Okay.
You said it is the oldest town. It is the oldest
Yes.
part. Okay, next question. Who was your favorite teacher in high school?
When I was studying in high school, Mr. Vinod was my favorite teacher. He was teaching us science, and I really like his innovative abilities in teaching the subject. He used different methodologies so that students can learn the things in a much more easier and convenient manner.
Okay. What was your favorite subject in high school?
When I was studying in high school, science was my favorite subject. The biggest reason why I was very fascinated about the things related to the astronautical things. For example, stars, the inventions related to space, etc. I was very fond of studying the things which were new in the market in that field. This is the reason why I opted for some additional courses in that field also.
Do you still remember what happened on the first day of your high school?
When I first, and for the first time, I visited my high school. I remember that I was not able to understand a few things in the very first lecture, so I was very nervous in attending the lectures. But after 3 to 4 periods, it was quite okay, and also with the company of new friends, I felt quite relaxed on.
Great. Do you still keep in touch with your friends from high school?
After completing my graduation, we all got separated from each other as each one of my friends opted for different career opportunities and settled in different countries. So there are not many friends with which I'm currently in touch. But yes, 2 to 3 friends are still in touch on various social networking sites.
Do you miss your life in high school?
I really miss my life in high school because that was the time period when I enjoyed the most. There was ample amount of time available after the school, and I was enjoying that by involving myself in different activities like playing cricket or reading books, which is not possible these days.
Wonderfully done. That was very well spoken. But the problem that I'm facing in your speech is fumbling. A lot of fillers. So see, there are 5 things which are checked. First is called fluency, second is called coherence. They are checked together. Second is called pronunciation, third is called grammar, and fourth is called as vocabulary. Your vocabulary is fine, your grammar is fine, your pronunciation is fine, your coherence is fine. Whatever I'm asking you, you're giving the relevant answer of that. But your fluency is not fine. So once the class is over, I request you to rewind the area where you are speaking on in the video. Check out your video yourself. You will see how many times you have used right?
Okay.
So if you use a lot of the fluency gets hampered and the marks go low.
Okay, sir.
Fine. That is the
Okay,
only problem that I'm facing with you in your speaking. If you just improve your speaking, for sure, you will cross a band score of 7. For sure.
Okay, sir.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
My next candidate coming up on the screen is Rohini. Rohini, please come forward. Kindly unmute yourself, and you are the next person. Very good evening, Rohini. How are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm great. How are you?
I'm good too. Rohini, is it possible for you to switch on your camera, or without the camera, you are fine?
Without the camera, sir. I'm
All
feel
right.
more comfortable.
Fine, not a problem. So I'm just going to ask you questions based on some other topic. Okay, if anybody of you who's watching this video, who's watching this YouTube channel, wants to participate in this session of discussion rounds, kindly click on the link in the description. I have given the link in the description. Click on that link and you will be inside my Zoom studio. So my next person is Rohini, and I'm going to ask her questions based on another topic, and the topic is hometown. Okay? Rohini, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Can you tell me something about your hometown?
Well, my hometown is a very beautiful place. It consists of a population of 2.5 million people. I found that every kind of facility is available in my hometown, and one can easily access to every kind of facility.
Rohini, you are a very smart girl. You have taken up the ideas from Vinder, 2.5 million, and you have spoken that. That's very smart. That is called smart speaking. Next question. How has your hometown changed over the last few years?
Well, my hometown has been totally changed from last few years. I have seen that there has been construction of new malls. Other than that, there is construction of new roads. The architects are doing a great work in flaunting my city. So these are some of the recent changes I have seen.
Do not do okay? Next question. Is there any way your hometown could be made better?
Well, yes, there can be many ways. First of all, I would talk about the environmental pollution that my hometown is suffering. Other than that, the traffic congestion is increasing day by day due to the much population in my hometown. The traffic congestion has become the most problematic part. So this, I feel that should be changed.
Okay, you use the word because of much population. That is not the right word, much population, because of a lot of population, because of a lot of people, or because of a huge population, all right?
Yes.
Next question. Are there good transportation links in your hometown? Transportation links means buses, autos, metro trains, anything?
Yes, of course. My city is a metropolitan city. So there are many good transport facilities that are available for every people. Other than that, the price they charge is very convenient for every person. So I feel that there is a good transportation link in my hometown.
Okay, you said prices are very what?
Reasonable.
Reasonable, right? You should use the word reasonable. Good. You know the words, but you are not using them properly. Next is, what kind of jobs do the people in your hometown do?
Well, there are many different kind of jobs that are available in my hometown. First of all, the government, there are many government employees such as electrician, there are many employees that are doing jobs. Other than that, due to many career options are available, people are involving oneself in different kind of business such as clothing business. Other than that, fashion business has been rising day by day, and I found that today there are many fashion icons are belonging to my hometown only.
Okay. Do you have a lot of friends?
Yes, of course, I do have many friends. As from I have a very I have a extrovert nature, and I love making friends. So yes, I have many friends.
Who is your best friend and why?
Well, my best friend is Tanya. She is very nice girl. I am with her from last 13 years, and we share a very good bond with each other. We used to spend a lot of time with each other, but nowadays due to hectic schedule, I don't get much time to be with her. But whenever I got some time, I meet with her.
Whenever I get some time, I meet her.
Yes.
Would you like most, who would you like most to be your friends and why? In the present
Well,
circle, in the present circle.
Well, my first preference would be always the person who is very honest, and my first preference would always be the person who is very honest with me, because I feel that loyalty is the one thing which a person should have. I, being me as a very loyal person, I will always go for the person who is good and have a good and can share a good bond with me. So
Wonderful.
this would be my
What
first
kind of
preference.
person can you make friends with easily? Now, this is the same answer as the previous one. Change the language, okay? What kind of person can you make friends with easily?
As I told earlier, that I have a very extrovert nature, so I usually get attracted with the person who have extrovert nature too. Other than that, I used to live life in a happy manner, and I want to be friend with the person who has a very positive approach towards their life. This
Okay.
would
Which is more important to you, friends or family?
Well, I think that both play a vital role in a person's life. For me, both are very important because no one can survive without a family. Families are the support system for everyone. Other than that, friends also play a very vital role because friends are the moral support for a person. So for me, both are equal.
Okay, now this is called as support, Rohini. It's not sport, it's support, support. Okay? All right. So now I'd like to give you some feedback of yours. The problem that I'm facing with you is lexical resource, which means your vocabulary. You are misusing the words, okay? The words that you're using sometimes are not required. So you use those words. The second problem that I'm facing with you, in slight areas, there is fumbling. Very, very low level of fumbling is there, but you cannot say that it's not there. Yes, it is there. And apart from that, there are small amount of grammatical mistakes also, which you have to take care of. Right, Rohini?
Yes, sir.
So these are the three problems that I'm facing with you. Great. So anybody who wants to participate in this session, because we are left with only 15 minutes and we have already two speakers here. We have Sparsh and we have Gurjas Kaur as two speakers, and we have 15 minutes left. So if any person is there who is willing to come on the board, click on the description. There's a link in the description and you can come inside the room and we can do live speaking here. Before I start speaking with Sparsh and Gurjas Kaur, I would like to read out the messages what have been given to me. Amrita Tripathi says good evening. Tarun Preet says good evening. Shubham Sharma says good evening. Vinder says good evening. Priya Sharma says hello, good evening. Rohini Sharma says hello, good evening. Udir Singh says hello, good evening. I am wishing you all a very good evening to everybody. All right, now Priya, I've given your answer, Priya. Gurjas Kaur, very good evening. Tarun Preet, again, you said significant. I believe I'm reading the old messages. Gurmatkar is good evening. Sukhpreet Kaur says good evening. Amrita Tripathi, sir, is Gurdwara not acceptable as a noun? This word is in Wikipedia. Amrita, it is definitely acceptable as a noun. You can say Gurdwara. You can also say Mandir. That is also acceptable. But if the examiner does not accept it in that condition, we cannot fight with the examiner. So it's always a good idea to speak even samosa is accepted, even chicken tikka is accepted. So many vocabulary words are accepted right now. Karma is accepted. Mukti is, a lot of words are there which are already accepted in the English language, but we prefer you not to use them. Try to use as much pure English as you can. That will be good. Please write some connectors on the screen, search for the speakings. Tarun, don't worry. When I'm going to go to the cue card tomorrow, I'm going to prepare a lot of stuff for you. This is just the preliminary round, part 1 of the speaking. Okay. So I am inviting Mr. Sparsh. Sparsh, please unmute yourself. And if possible, yes, Udir Singh, you are absolutely right. Sparsh. Hi, Sparsh. How are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm doing great.
Great. Wonderful. Where are you from, Sparsh?
I'm from Punjab, basically in a village near Amritsar.
A village near Amritsar. All right. So, Sparsh, we are going to start with you now. Okay. So,
Sure, sir.
my next round is here, volunteer works. So let us see the volunteer works. Number 1, have you ever worked before? I'm just talking of volunteering. You know what is volunteering?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah.
I've never worked as a volunteer because I never got an opportunity to do so. But I would love to be a volunteer in future if I get a chance.
Great. What was your first day of work like? I believe this is not applicable to you, or is it applicable? Are you working or not?
It's applicable.
It's applicable.
I was working.
Yeah.
My first day at work was very, I'd say, surprising and full of some of the little surprises, I'd say. Because the first day I did not know which place to go because I belong to a medical profession. So when I went to my first hospital, I had to undergo my medical checkups. So I was just, I did not know each and every corner of the hospital. And moreover, I was just worried about what kind of people I will be confronting and what all things I would need to do as being a professional.
So you can say I was very apprehensive. So you can use a very good word called I was very apprehensive. So apprehensive. Okay. Which includes nervousness of the unknown, fear of the unknown, not knowing what is going to happen. I was very apprehensive. Okay. My next question is, what responsibilities did you have at work on the first day?
I'd say for the very first day, I had no any responsibility to do, but I had to undergo my medical checkup. Moreover, as I was also a team leader for the group I went with, so I had to take care whether all of the people were they ready with their documents and whether their all works were done on time or not, which were regarding the joining purposes.
All right, Sparsh, why is there hesitation in your speech? Why are you hesitating while speaking? You speak very well, you're grammatically accurate, you've got good pronunciation, you've got good ideas, you've got good fluency, coherence, everything is fine. But why are you hesitating when you speak?
And I didn't know.
You need to work on it, okay? Let me ask you some more questions and then we'll talk about your analysis. Next question. What was your typical day like at work? This concerns your daily typical day. Daily typical day means everyday routine. Yeah.
As I'd got an opportunity to work as a nursing educator also, so I'd be talking about my typical day there. I used to take rounds from early in the morning. Thereafter, I was supposed to write some of the lectures, and after that, I had to take some of the classes. So that was how I spent my day, starting from 9 a.m. in the morning up to 5:30 in the evening.
Great. Have you taken any volunteer work?
As I had already made a mention that I've never been a volunteer. So I'm just looking forward that I would get, if I get a chance, I would surely work as a volunteer to serve
Sparsh,
people.
talk about a fake instance, doesn't matter. Say in the school, you taught somebody, that was a volunteer work, or you helped some old people, that was volunteer work. You know, this will make the examiner ask you more questions on it.
Okay.
Fine. Okay, next. Now, see, the next questions are all concerning the volunteer work only. So I believe let's start this question once again. Have you taken any volunteer work?
Yes, as I was, I did my graduation from government medical college. So I used to teach some of people who were around me and who were interested in the medical field. So I did volunteer work for giving free tuitions to people who were in need.
All right. Why did you do the volunteer work?
I just felt the need that some people, they're just short of resources and they're not able to pay huge fee that coaching institutes like Akash, Helix, and other institutes that do charge them. So I just found it very good to serve people who were around me and who just needed the thing.
Do you know any volunteers?
I know some of the volunteers. There is one person that I know. His name is Anmol Deep Singh Watra, and he's the one who helps people who are in need, especially in hospitals. He pays their bills and he pays for their medications.
Great. How do you define volunteer work?
I would say that volunteer working is just working without any money and without any selfish thing in our minds that we would be getting something out of it. So volunteering is doing something without hoping that you would be getting something in return.
So you can call it selfish motive. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So instead of saying selfish thing, we generally say selfish motive.
Okay.
All right. So that was very well done, Sparsh. I'm really happy with your speaking, but I'm not happy with your hesitation. So I believe you would require a lot of practice. When did you join the classes?
Sir, it was way back on 2nd of October.
So are you still continuing with the classes or have you stopped them?
Sir, I've stopped.
And when is your examination?
Sir, it's on 10th.
It's on 10th. So I guess you got to find somebody, catch hold of somebody who can do some speaking with you, right? You still got 8 days to go. Everything is wonderful. You're just out of touch. That's the only thing that I feel.
Yes.
Right? So just work on that. You'll be in a very good condition. All the best.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. So we are almost coming to the end of this round and we have Gurjas Kaur. Is Gurjas Kaur there or not? So I believe Gurjas Kaur is not there. We are done with Kavaljit Kaur, Rohini, Sparsh, Udir Singh and Vinder. Okay, so we are done with almost everybody and we don't have any volunteer left in the group. So if somebody else wants to volunteer, kindly come inside the room. There's a link in the description. You just click on the description and you are there. You are there in the room. So if there is no volunteer, I'm going to give answers to all the questions which are pending. So let us work on them. Very quickly, let us work on them. Do you have a job right now? This question will be asked to people who are working. Do you enjoy your job? This will not be asked to the people who are studying. So keep that in mind because the first question that they ask you is, are you studying or working? And accordingly, they give you the answers. Accordingly, they give you the next questions. What responsibilities do you have at work? All the questions were answered by Sparsh. They were answered by Vinder. So we have the answers for all of them. What is your typical day at work? This was answered by Sparsh. Would you like to change your job? Here is the question I would like to give the answer to. So would you like to change your job? You can say, yes, I would love to change my job because I feel that I can put my skills to a better use. Or if you want to say, no, I don't want to change your job, you can say, I'm very self-satisfied with the job that I have. My skills are being harnessed properly and I feel that I'm getting very well paid too. Next, what job do you think we'll be doing in the next 5 years? So here you have to speak on something that you will be doing abroad after next 5 years, connected to the education that you have, connected to the education that you will be doing abroad in the next 5 years. What skills and qualifications are required for this job? Now they are asking you this job, after 5 years, then you have to connect your education of the future to this job. My next question is accommodation and hometown. Hometown we have done. We'll talk about accommodation. Where is your hometown? What do you like about it? What do you not like about it? How important is hometown to you? Do you think you will continue to live in a hometown? The answer of this should be no. You are not going to continue staying in a hometown because you're planning to go abroad. Next is, tell me about the kind of accommodation that you live in. Here you have to talk about your house. Does the place you live in have many amenities? Amenities means facilities. Talk about the facilities that your house has. A park near your house, 24 hours electricity supply, water supply, very well connected to the city, good transport facilities. Is there anything you would like to change about the place that you live in? Again, you can talk about the safety and security, that you would like to be in a more secure place. Do you plan to live there for a long time? So say, no, I don't plan to live there for a long time because I'm planning to go abroad. So then you can connect it to going abroad. Hometown and weather. What is your country famous for? Your country is famous for agriculture. Your country is famous for IT industry, for clothing. That is what the country is famous for. Next, where do you live in your country? You know it. It's an interesting place to live. Again, the answer has been given. Are you planning to live there in the future? I gave you the answer. How is the weather today? Here, you are going to talk about the weather on that day of the examination. It's cloudy, it's windy. Talk about that. It's sunny. What kind is your favorite weather? What's your favorite kind of weather? My favorite kind of weather, you can say it's rainy season or it's foggy season or whatever weather you like, talk about that. I would rather prefer rainy weather. Is there any type of weather you really don't like? So you can say, I don't like the foggy weather because if it's very foggy, there are a lot of accidents and our cities are not very secure. We don't have fog lights. What is the climate like in your country? In India, the climate is, half of the country has a climate which is called as tropical. We have a tropical climate. And the northern part of the country has got a temperate climate. So we have got two climates in our country called tropical and temperate. Temperate is more extreme. Tropical is not very extreme. The South India has got very tropical climate throughout the year. It's almost the same. Next question. Does the weather affect people's lives in your country? Of course it does. When there is so much of rain, our roads get clogged, our roads get blocked. Everything comes to standstill. Do people change in the summer? By this, I mean the behavior of the people change in the summer. Of course it does. People become more irritated in summer. They become more moody in summer. In winters, most of the people have got very good moods. Does bad weather affect the transport in your country? Yes, it does. If it is very rainy, the transport system comes to a total standstill because we don't have very good sewage system which disposes of the water very quickly. So that's a problem with our cities. Books and TV. Do you like watching TV? Very simple. How often do you watch TV? What kind of TV programs do you like to watch? Very simple. What are the most popular TV shows in your country? Has internet affected your viewing habits? How often do you read? Do you like reading books? Do you have many books at home? Do you prefer to buy books or borrow them? I would say I prefer to borrow books because buying is very expensive. I go to the library, I borrow the books from the library, and after reading them, I return them back. What are the benefits of reading? I think you know that. Now, this comes to the end of our session, and I am going to take you to the blog once again. Why? Because I'm going to show you where to get the resources from. If you go to Webberz.in, click on the blog, you go to speaking, click on speaking, and you will see IELTS predicted speaking. I have done a part of this now, but there are many other parts which you can simply go through. There are amazing number of questions here, which will be very, very useful for you. I suggest you to please visit our blog and figure out for yourself. It'll be great. My tomorrow's session is going to be based on cue cards. We are just going to work on part 2 of the speaking. If anybody of you wants to participate in this session, I will be giving the link once again. Again, we'll be having a very interactive class and we'll be looking forward to your participation. Today's class was absolutely wonderful, and I would like to thank our special guests who are here, Kavaljit, Rohini, Spur, Udir, and Vinder. Thank you so much for participating, and thank you all the people who have left the room, who were in my Zoom studio, for participating in this. Wishing you all a very good night. Bye-bye. The people in my Zoom room, please wait here. The people who are on YouTube,